We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels. Here's Will Myers, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Padres, the center fielder.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Myers.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the guy they need to get going is Ian Kinsler. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Struck him out. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber has a read on it, and that ends the inning. A solid first inning. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Purella shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. Look at his stats. He's got almost 100 runs batted in. Obviously,
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Myers going back into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Home run number 57 thus far. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
The third baseman.
So digging in now, Chris Bryant, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are on the board first, thanks. Digging in now for San Diego, Hunter Renfroe. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hunter Renfroe.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
0-1. Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Almora racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Sliced hard on the ground. Rizzo is there. And he'll flip this over to Hamels covering for the out.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
At the plate, Ian Kinsler. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will get there to make the running play. And now at the plate, Wilson Contreras having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
Wilson.
First pitch on its way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Reyes is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Batting sixth.
Now in the box, Jason Hayward. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Garcia. He's looking to run his hitting streak to an even 10 games. Here's the first pitch to him. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. To his right, Garcia. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Batting 9. The pitcher.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Garrett Richards. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Garcia is there, and the side is retired. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr.
For the Cubs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Albert.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Myers is under it. 1 away. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. Almora ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 2.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Line drive to left. Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him. Into the box now, Will Myers back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about
Will
that, Matt. They've yet to figure
Myers.
this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Jose Pirela.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And moving into the batter's box next will be Jose Pirela. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to right field. Hayward giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 2-0. Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
There to take it is Myers, and that's the first out.
Now batting, first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Rizzo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward right center. Myers is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On a line, that's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw. Machado's tag is too late. He's in there with a triple. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Renfroe is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, Franmil Reyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. And as the folks here at Wrigleyville are prone to do, that home run ball will make its way right back onto left field. So there. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to go is the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Fouled off. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Digging in for his second
Leading
at-bat,
off
Garcia
for the Cubs,
comes into this at-bat 0 for
second
1 in the
baseman,
ball game.
number 16.
First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Myers is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the
The
inning.
center fielder, number 5.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So striding in, Cole Hamels. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Hedges. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The pitcher, number 43.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Garrett.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Garcia moving to his right. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 4.
First delivery to him on the way.
Myers.
And it's fouled away.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. Javier Baez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Popped him up. Pirella is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate,
baseman,
Chris Bryant. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
This guy has been unbelievable.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Ready once again, Jose Pirella. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Almora will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almora in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 10.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He got called out on strikes his last time through. No balls and 1 strike. Liner in there for a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was.
Franmil Reyes.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 3.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got...
Steve Cishek will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Now batting, Anthony Rizzo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The first baseman, Anthony.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Only play to the pitcher covering and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Bullet back up the middle. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Albert Almora. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a drive out to left center field. He's around first, heading for 2. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one.
Victor Caratini.
Hard on the ground toward short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Brandon Kinsler has been summoned from the bullpen.
20. Brandon Kinsler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Padres.
Striding into the box,
catcher,
Austin Hedges. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Travis Jankowski will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. That's in the basket, a home run. Standing in now, Will Myers, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped up. Rizzo has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Adam Warren is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 17.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Kyle Schwarber. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Kinsler's there for it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Myers has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The first baseman, number 44.
So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 2 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner toward right center. Myers is going to have room out there as he puts this away. So stepping in.
Leading off for San Diego, the shortstop, Jose.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out.
Number 24, Craig Kimbrell.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Digging in, Manny Machado not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Rizzo is there to take this ball in, and Machado is down on just 1 pitch.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today.